and for those U.S. expatriates who still celebrate Thanksgiving, even though you're abroad, we want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Very thankful to be here playing some BattleTech and sharing some time with some friends on Thanksgiving Day in the U.S. So thank you again for joining us. We're continuing our campaign against the clans today. Now, originally we were going to do a fresh start today, or yesterday actually. However, the update that dropped was not quite the update I was expecting. So we're actually going to wait until we get the next update before we do a fresh start. So we're going to be just having some fun on Thanksgiving, taking the fight to the clans. All right, so we got. All right, we might actually be better off circling around this way.
Gotcha.
See if we can get the enemy mechs to come out and play away from the turrets. That would be the best case scenario here.
Ready for orders.
Oh no. Oh no. Our crab is... Wait, can our crab? Don't know if our crab can get out of this spot. We're gonna have to do a redrop here. Sorry about that. We'll do a restart here. Normally, playing without a mech is no big deal. I can work through it. But when you're fighting the clans, you want to have every mech available. So let me do a quick redrop here. And we'll get right back into it. Now the challenge here, in the mech bay we have everything up to assaults. So I'm trying to match what I'm taking for the mission and the appropriate levels of stars. Now that's always a dicey proposition with BattleTech Advanced, even when you're not fighting the clans. So we'll see how we do here.
Command interface initiated.
Trying to make sure we have... Right, hopefully... Oh shoot, now I think the Mackey's stuck.
Ready for action, Commander.
Alright,
Standing by.
let's see if we can make this work. I actually might be able to be okay with the Mackey stuck there because it's our artillery support. But let's see what we're up against first of all. Let's move up our Wraith, which is one of our primary scouts. Alright, we got an Adder E, an Adder C, a dual LBX turret, and 50-tonner to be determined, a 50-tonner to be determined, and some vehicles. So this is a pretty nice little challenge here. See if we can get a tag on this Adder. Okay, we got a tag on the Adder. That's all I wanted out of that salvo.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Yeah, going after Mockingbird in the Wraith with some sensor locks. Another sensor lock.
What do you need?
Alright. Gonna have to be very careful with our light mechs here because the clans have so much firepower. We definitely want to try to keep our lights evasive and protected.
Orders? On the move. Full speed.
Our heavy hitters look like they need a round to move up. I've taken 2 grasshoppers, a marauder, a dragonfire, my Mackie for fire support, the wraith, and our crab HD for this mission. So not the best hit percent chance on the mech, so let's go after the
Target
turret
acquired.
here. And we missed the turret.
No joy.
Alright. Ooh, 50 tonner. Medusa. Hey, Skewed One. Good Thanksgiving morning to you too. Happy to be here on a Thursday. You know, it's an interesting. Oh, another Medusa. So we
They
can
got a
actually
lock on me.
maybe put a Medusa together here
I've been
on
sensor
this
locked.
mission. Looks like the clan is going to be very aggressive in coming after me. So maybe we can actually sucker the mechs away from their turret support here.
Light damage.
It's a very interesting Thanksgiving, I gotta say. For those of us in the United States, we have to be thankful of what we have. Kind of. Oh, Wraith took a
Internal
hard hit there.
structure damage.
Those turrets are going to be a real pain for me. We have to be thankful for what we have.
I'm taking
in some
internal
ways,
damage.
We're thankful
I
for
hear
what
ya.
we have when we're reminded about what we can't do on this holiday. So, I know a lot of people aren't going to be able to see their friends and family like they normally would on Thanksgiving. But that should make us thankful that we have those friends and family in the first place, right? So, I'm trying to be positive
Special delivery.
here, you know, and we've got our friends, many types of friends. You know, I'm thankful for all of our friends in our streaming community today, and we're going to
Alright,
spend some
full
time
speed.
with them, and then we're going to spend some time with a very limited amount of family
I'm on the clock.
to the
What do you
extreme. Traditionally, I go to a Thanksgiving event that has usually about
want? Bad decisions.
20 or 30 extended friends and family. Obviously, that was canceled this year, especially since it's usually hosted by someone who's in a higher risk community. So, obviously, that wasn't going to happen this year. But, you know, so my Thanksgiving experience, ooh, nice hit on the Medusa there, has shrunk from about 30 to 3.
Well, I needed salvage anyways.
Maybe 4, and that's okay.
Waiting for orders.
That is the reality we have right now. Can I actually move? So our Mackie is stuck way down here on this other
Roger,
side of the
skipper.
cliff,
Kicking it.
and the bad news is that our Mackie can't get out of that area. Fortunately, given the fact that the Mackie is our fire support, that's not really that bad. So let's actually do. Let's see if we can get some more heat or fire into this Medusa. Skewed One says in the chat room. Oh, we got knocked down on the Medusa, maybe. Nice. Oh no, he didn't go down. I thought he would. At my first ambush mission earlier, the Cretans showed up with a king crab and Yamato miso. Somehow my Templar pulled out the victory. Yeah, I mean, the Skewed
Minor damage,
One,
Commander.
those,
Nothing to see here.
as you get higher up in difficulty, those assassination
Commander.
missions can get really, really nasty. I think you've seen one where I got my butt kicked, too. All right, let's keep our Wraith in this fight, but keep it highly
Copy
evasive.
that.
One of the new features of the new update, as you probably just noticed there, is it gives you a number right here that shows you how evasive you are. This is very helpful, and I'm very happy to see this feature. They didn't do the complete reset of the aiming or gunnery skills, so that's why I haven't done a complete reset as I expected. I'll be doing that as soon as the next update drops, which I am told will include that change of gunnery, which I think is significant enough to do a restart. So we're just going to enjoy fighting the clans. But Skewed One, those ambush missions can be quite dangerous because you're always outnumbered, and it's usually in a situation where you're out-tunned probably by about 50%. So those missions are definitely a little on the tough side. Alright, let's do a precision strike here on the Medusa.
Locked on.
Hit the leg. So yeah, and the bad thing about those assassination missions, or those ambush missions, is sometimes you don't really get enough salvage, to be honest with you. I mean, you were against a King Crab and Hamato Iso, both of which are great mechs, and how many mech parts did you get for the risk? Probably 1 or 2? Alright, let's see if we can get knocked down on this Medusa here.
Confirmed.
Alright. Now you'll notice when I'm fighting the clans, one of the things I prioritize is sensor locking. So I modified all of my mechs, almost all of my mechs that could carry something that would give us a sensor lock to carry it. So grasshoppers and other mechs have tags. Missile equipped mechs now have narc beacons. So whenever you're facing the clans, try to have something on all of your mechs that gives you the ability to get sensor locks. It will definitely pay off for you. I'm going to do the rocket launcher here. It's not the best hit percentage, but I want to see if we can knock down this Medusa.
Time to die.
Oh, we took out the leg, so we're going to knock it out. I wouldn't mind putting a Medusa together here. How many parts are we getting out of that one? Only 1. That's not good.
Flamer is empty.
That doesn't give us a lot of chances of putting together a Medusa this mission, but that's okay. Oh, he wound up with 3 parts of the King Crab to boot. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad. That's actually really good salvage that you got 3 parts of the King Crab.
Ha! Send me a real
But
opponent.
let's do the flip side of that. Okay. That adder overheated, which is good. Let's say you had lost the Templar, which is very possible in ambush missions. You know, not only are they tough missions, but obviously every mission, if you lose that mission, it's actually pretty easy. It's pretty possible that you will actually lose a mech, depending on your recovery settings that you set up for your game. Alright, so this adder is shut down, so let's go for a headshot.
Roger that.
Heck yeah. Ooh, nice hits there on the adder.
Critical hit.
So, I mean, I think you handled it very well. You were outgunned by a significant amount of tonnage, so hats off to you. Was it a... what was the map that you got for your ambush? Because I find that the map is very important.
Not much on the left in that location.
See, first, I nearly lost my pilot, actually. First turn, they hit the head. That's what happened to me, I think, a couple days ago when I had a ambush mission. They got in a couple lucky headshots early, and I ended up losing my mech to head damage. Not permanently, fortunately, but the fact that that I lost the the battle was definitely frustrating for me. So sometimes those ambush missions are really limiting because it's usually a 2 against 1, and
Legally obligated to
the terrain sometimes can be against you, and you can't really use your mechs as in a coordinated teamwork fashion that you're used to on a mission. So basically you have to have,
They've got a lock on me.
in your mech bay, you kind of have to have one mech for those ambush missions that you feel can handle just about every situation, which is really hard to put together. So I'm glad that worked out good for you, Skewed One. What are you doing for Thanksgiving today? How many people are you seeing? Hopefully you're going to do something fun. Ooh, wow. That was a lot of firepower on my grasshopper there.
I lost a weapon.
Oh, it's an arid climate map. Okay. The one map that I hate for the ambush missions is where they take the map of where you capture the Argo, because it's very limited as far as what you can do with that map, because it's very closed in and there's not a lot of good line of sights. Eventually I shall sleep and likely be woken up with some sort of
They've got
food.
a
Or
sensor lock
oh,
on
that's
me.
right. You were going to do the
Commander?
just hanging out with your family today, which I strongly recommend to everybody. I know it's hard to give up our interactions. What was giving me all that firepower? I think it was a missile boat that was going after our hunchback. All right, let's see. Duel. You know what? Let's see if we can use our artillery. To start working on one of these turrets.
Firing all weapons.
All right, that's a good start. Bitch, I just took a solo and dual mission on that map. The Argo map, yeah, I'm not a fan of the capture the Argo map.
Important.
Now, ironically, it does bring back memories. So, the Argo map, I remember that mission. I was finally starting to get into the swing of the original BattleTech game. And then you have that mission, and you're up against a quick draw, and you think the quick draw is the coolest thing ever. And you're like, oh my gosh, if I could just get parts on that quick draw. And now it's like, ugh, quick draws are so lame. So, alright, I'm going to have to keep my Wraith evasive here because
Double time. Let's go.
he's already taken a bit of a beating. One thing you can't take for granted against the clans is their turrets or their vehicles. All of which are actually much more dangerous because, of course, they have clan technology. So, give me 1 second, the Skewed One, I'll be right back.
I'm taking internal damage.
Sorry about that, I had to let the dog out. Alright, let's actually push up our crab on this Medusa. Try to make the crab a little bit of a target, that's what it's there for.
Got it.
See if we can beat up on this Medusa. I want to try to get as much salvage out of this Medusa as we can, since there's 2 Medusas on this map. So whenever there's multiple of the same mech on a map, you want to try... Ooh, look at those hard hits. I'm telling you, do not take turrets for granted when it comes to the clans. That was a really hard hit on our crab there, just with a turret. Alright, so since the Medusa backed off, we should actually take advantage of that.
Confirmed.
And see if we can't get rid of some of this turret firepower. There we go. I don't know why I shot my narc on that turret. That was kind of silly. I probably should have turned that off, but oh well. There's the missiles. Oof. So clan vehicles are very dangerous. Don't take them for granted. There's the missile boat. There's the missile boat that really got our grasshopper pretty good. So
What can I do for you?
let's actually push out. I don't want to push out because I'm actually using this outcropping for some protection from direct fire. Let's see if we can't keep picking off as many of these turrets as we can. That doesn't help. Oh, that was horrible. That was a horrible salvo. Flatline. Come on. Oh, that wasn't flatline. That was cold fire. Cold fire. That was not good cold fire. Alright, let's see if we can do better.
Firing.
Alright, good. We got rid of 2 turrets that round. That's good.
Destroyed.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, let's see if we could just peek around the corner a little bit.
All right, let's get down to
I
it.
have 4 parts of 3 different cicada variants. I think I'm just gonna scrap them all. Nah, you might as well. The skewed one, don't be impatient. You might as well just eventually you will get those cicadas, and there's just so much chance. Let's do precision strike here. These are the clans. I'm not gonna mess around. Ooh, actually I should take out this carrier. This carrier, look at that. It's got ATM 12, ATM 12, LRM 20, LRM 20, and a light tag. Would like to get my hands on that light tag. See if we can get rid of that weapons carrier here. Not quite.
Well, I needed
That's a lot of their firepower.
Well, it looks like somebody's an asshole.
Alright, let's see if we can actually use our artillery to finish off that light carrier. That would be very nice. Not the best hit percent chance here. Might as well do some Inferno. We'll do a precision strike. I don't mind doing the precision strike with artillery, especially since my Mackey's stuck on top of the hill. Right, it's going to overheat here probably, but it will be worth it if we take out this weapons carrier. Let's see. And we didn't do it.
Critical hit, Commander.
So my suggestion to Skewed One is you just... I don't scrap mech parts unless I'm really desperate for money, because eventually you're going to get those mechs to show up on your map, and you will be able to sell them as whole mechs, which is just much more valuable. Alright, this is very risky because our Wraith already has damage. Is it too risky? That might be too risky. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, let's move.
I'm trying to keep my Wraith evasive, but I'd really like to get rid of this weapons carrier here. See if I can get lucky. Alright, there. We got rid of the weapons carrier. That was worth the risk, because that was a lot of firepower.
Vehicle down.
Alright, they're sending up an adder to try to dig us out and get some vision for their weapons vehicles.
On I'm under heavy fire.
So, Skewed One,
Yeah.
is today really a family day? Are you allowed to still do a fair amount of gaming? What happens in the Skewed One household today? I mean, I don't know if I want to go through the extra 3 seconds of clicks to assemble them all first. That's up to you, Skewed One. Personally, I like to get every dollar I can get from my salvage, but you do you.
Locked on target.
If you just want to clear out your... Now, in Rogue Tech, it would be different, because in Rogue Tech, you get charged for everything that you store. But with BTA, we don't have that. So I'm never in a hurry to just get rid of mech parts unless I need the money. Right? Let's hope for a Marauder will not get knocked down here. I think she will, though.
Reporting heavy damage.
Yep, knocked down on the Marauder. Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. At least she resisted the damage, the injury. Keep picking on my Grasshopper there. I may have taken
Barely
a
hit,
little...
Commander.
I probably should have taken some extra tonnage here on this mission.
I'm getting my ass.
It's really
kicked.
hard with the clan. I could have just dropped all of my assaults, and then this wouldn't be a very exciting mission. So I'm trying to balance not taking all of my heavy firepower, but enough that I don't get my ass kicked here. The Skewed One says there'll be a little bit of family time, but I still have a decent amount of gaming to get in. Yeah, this is probably going to be all the gaming I get in today, because we're in the process of moving, and probably a good chunk of today is going to be sent packing. So, oh boy, additional...
The area isn't clear. Eliminate hostiles and secure it before proceeding to your
Darius.
next objective.
Darius, can you just shut up? Alright, so... what's more dangerous here? I mean, I gotta say the Rhino support tank is the more dangerous threat here. So let's go after the Rhino fire support
You
tank.
betcha.
I know that adder is just asking for me to take it out, but that Rhino support tank is much more dangerous. Maybe we'll have our Grasshopper go in and do some melee.
Move into position.
Let's do that.
Targeting for physical attack.
So I'll be probably spending a good chunk of today preparing for my move, and then we're gonna have our Thanksgiving meal. But then again, it's only 3 people, so it's basically we're having dinner, and it just happens to be Thanksgiving themed.
Let's get down to it.
You know, obviously that's an exaggeration. It's still going to be some quality time with the family, but you know what I mean. It's not a traditional Thanksgiving by any stretch this year, but if that's what it takes to keep family healthy, then that's what we're going to do. I'm going to be really excited to get this move done, because, ooh, pilot incapacitated, very nice. I'll be excited to get this move done because it feels like it's taking forever, you know. Yeah, it'll be a general meal just with more mashed potatoes. That's a good way of putting it, Skewed One. Alright, let's push our Marauder back. Fortunately, it can still do some sniping against this Rhino fire support tank. But yeah, it's going to be kind of a mellow Thanksgiving this year, and that's okay. They even canceled one of or postponed one of the football games here. Ouch.
I'm losing weapon
Ouch.
systems.
Waiting for
I probably was too aggressive with my Grasshopper there. They're making me
there.
pay for it. Alright, what can we do? Alright, we got a Puma assault tank. That's what's causing me a lot of the problems. Alright, let's get some
Firing.
shots into that Puma assault tank.
Damage. Critical.
Ouch. Yeah, I probably should have taken more firepower on this mission in retrospect.
Weapon system down.
I'm here.
Definitely probably should have taken more firepower. Alright, alright. Mockingbird, let's keep you evasive and try to put some damage on this Rhino fire support tank. They've done a good job of boxing me in on this map. This map is not exactly in my favor. Oh, here comes the Medusa for a charge. And it missed. So that's one of the benefits of fighting the clans. Is they... Ooh, and he overheated.
What do you need?
The clan's biggest weakness, by far, is the fact that... Or one of the biggest weaknesses is the fact that they can't do melee worth a darn. It's just kind of an interesting quirk when it comes to them. You know what? Let's do a whole bunch of headshots on this Medusa. Why not? It's shut down. We might as well go for the head. Alright, flatline.
Oh, they don't.
But I'm very excited. I'm going to be done with this move completely on the 10th of December. And then I should be back to
Reporting. Heavy
getting in a
damage.
lot more gaming and streaming in. There's some games that I want to get into and play, but I don't think I don't have enough time right now. So, all right, let's keep our Marauder
On my way. Double time.
protected in cover, and let's do a shot on that Rhino fire support tank. All right, good hits there. Trying to wear down the armor. Flatline, please don't die. Alright, flatline may survive. Nope, probably not. Ooh.
Armor blow through.
Alright.
Internal damage.
Alright, flatline, you are going to eject. Because you are about to die. So you can eject. Because I don't want to completely lose the grasshopper.
Good to go.
Whenever you have serious damage, always feel comfortable ejecting.
Moving to position.
Because you don't want to lose the mech on the battlefield, because then you might lose the mech completely. See if we finish off this Medusa here. Not quite. Some good hits
Critical
though.
hit.
Knockdown. Yeah, I mean, I have a number of games I would like to try, including I'm getting a VR rig, so I want to play some Elite Dangerous with that. But it's just one of those things where I'm kind of limited by how much time I have right now. So pretty much, I don't like to start a brand new game when I don't have the time to commit to it, because it feels like you end up rushing, or you don't take the extra time to really get to understand how to play the game if your time is limited. So there's a number of titles that I'm going to pick up and stream once I get through this move. That Puma assault tank is a real pain in the butt.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's see what we can do about that.
Order.
I don't like the fact that my Mackie is stuck up here either. Alright, Alright, so we've already done Inferno on that Puma Assault, so let's do some shape charges and fast cam.
Roger. Target confirmed.
There we go, we got some structural damage on the Puma. That was big.
Scored a critical hit.
Puma is a beast.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
Oh, that's the exact reason that it took you a while to get started on Demon Souls. That makes sense. I mean, it's really a situation where for a new game, you have to have a lot of time, especially if you're going to stream it, because whenever I stream a game, I like to play at least 4 or 5 hours at a minimum before I stream it, so I actually know what I'm talking about. There's nothing worse than, and I've done it myself a few times, if you're a streamer and you don't really know a game and you're streaming a game, it's not necessarily the best streaming experience for your viewers at all. Yeah, that's true, a skewed one. I do like to give new games my full attention. Or a lot of attention, I should say. So once we get this move done, which is going to be done, so by the 11th or 12th, after we get there, we unpack everything, start to get settled in, then I'll actually be in a good position to really take on some additional games. So I'm excited about that. I'm also designing my office, my brand new office from the top down to be really designed well for streaming. So I'm going to have up to 4 monitors available for streaming.
Destroyed.
Got that Rhino support tank. I'm also going to have a lot of resources that I've purchased and are sitting in boxes. And once we get to the new location, I'll be starting to use them as part of my stream. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot more time, especially since it's the holiday season, to spend on that stuff. So I'm excited.
Got it.
Let's get the grasshopper out of the direct fire of that Puma. Let's go for the head. And one more time on this Medusa. I don't think we're going to get as many parts out of this Medusa as I would like. Probably one.
That's a kill.
One salvage part. Yeah. Sometimes clan mechs are very hard to salvage because you have to really pound the heck out of them to take them down, and then you don't get as many salvage parts. Alright, let's see if we can take out this laser turret at long range.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander. Armor holding.
I'm here.
So,
Location confirmed.
you know, I mean, it's definitely going to be a different holiday this year, but I think we just, again, have to kind of remember that we're very fortunate. Everybody who's having a Thanksgiving and they're not sick, or they don't have a loved one that's sick, is very fortunate, and we have to take it that way. You know, we're all very lucky.
Destroyed.
You know, now that's not.
I'm picking up a new sensor
Oh,
trace.
you're kidding!
Looks like enemy
Reinforcements? Oh man, I don't know if I have the firepower to handle reinforcements here. What are we up against? So we got a Hunchback, 2C, Grendel, and a 40-tonner. It looks like it's not a full star. We have that going for us, but this is... I can't believe we have another... Now, the good part is... the good part is we've got good salvage opportunities here. So I can't begrudge the fact that I can get a Hunchback 2C. A Hunchback 2C is a great mech, actually. At this, for this level of mission, I'd be happy to get that as salvage. But we gotta... What I need to do is I need to finish off this initial enemy force quickly so we can tackle these reinforcements here. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it's a full star. It looks like it's just three mechs. So I think we can handle that. It's a Phantom.
They've got a
Phantoms are actually really good scout mechs. I would love to put one of those together too.
Aye, aye.
See, this is the danger of fighting the clans, is you get so addicted to their cool weapons and tech. I gotta say, there's... Alright, so we're gonna handle this... We're gonna try to handle this in a smart way. We'll see if it works out. Yeah, you know, when the enemy throws an additional lance of enemies at me, I'm going to kind of use the precision strike more than I normally would. Alright, that other turret is going to be a real pain in my butt. That dual PPC turret. Oh, and a Huntsman. Okay. Alright, now we got a Huntsman on the field too. Alright. And he's in ambush position. Ah, boy. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Alright, there goes my Marauder. There goes the Marauder. Okay. This was a clan fight. We knew this was going to be messy. Alright, so we're going to have to actually...
Double time.
turn this into a defensive situation. This Huntsman flanking us is not cool.
Got it. Ooh.
That tells me that there's probably a fifth member of that second star that just showed up.
All right, let's get down to it.
I don't think they would. I don't think the clan would just send 4 mechs. So that leads me to believe that there's a 5th mech lurking around. All right, we need some lucky shots here.
Let's see if I'm clever enough to line this up.
We need some luck. See, that Puma is just going to keep blasting away at us
I'm here.
with fire support. My best chance here, quite frankly,
Order acknowledged.
is to see if I could get rid of this Puma right now. Alright. See if we can get lucky here against that Puma. Alright, there. That's a lot of the enemy firepower, actually. A lot of that enemy firepower.
Enemy vehicle removed.
Okay.
Do this. Let's.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, we can do this. Alright, my best chance, to be honest, is for my
Affirmative.
Wraith here to keep this other lance busy a little bit. But it doesn't really have the firepower to do it. So, there we go. We got a good hit on that Hunchback. That helps.
Scored a critical hit.
Alright. Looks like they're going to ignore the Wraith. Alright, so we're going to have to do a little bit of
Minimal
a
damage on that hit. Good to go.
defensive battle here for sure. Alright, so let's try to push up
Copy that.
our crab. This would be a lot easier if my Mackie was not stuck where it is. Oh, jeez. See, this Huntsman clearly has some ECM on it because it shouldn't be that hard to hit. So it's got some ECM on it. And that was a waste. That was a waste of a shot. It's gonna be fun. So we got to get away from this turret, or it's just gonna tear us
That was a
apart.
heavy hit, Commander.
So we need to get out of the direct fire range of that turret. All right, this is looking grim. So
Losing
if
armor.
anybody has any suggestions, feel free to call them out. Ouch. Oh, we cannot afford to have a knockdown here. No, 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 no.
Good to go.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep pulling back. Ideally, we want to engage these guys one at a time. Or no more than two at a time. Need to make something happen here.
Roger
This
that.
Huntsman is just a real pain.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
And our Dragonfire just does not have
Alright, let's get
the
down.
armor to stay in a long drag-out fight. It is... Alright, again, we're gonna have to just take some shots and hope we get lucky here.
Enough to line this up.
Alright, that was decent. That was decent. Oh. That last vehicle,
Ooh, took a heavy hit there.
that missile boat vehicle right here is just a real pain. This is not looking good.
Wow.
This is not looking like a successful mission here.
Location
We gotta see if we can
confirmed.
pull ourselves out of the fire here. Literally. Okay. Alright, artillery is not going to be a huge help for us here. Directly, but if we can tie some of these enemies up with some Inferno and some fast cam,
Target locked.
maybe we can buy some time here.
Yes, Commander.
All right, our Wraith absolutely has to
Order acknowledged.
see if we can get a miracle here and see if we can get rid of a couple of these guys with some backstabs. It's probably going to be our best chance
Target
here.
locked on enemy leader.
All right, not a bad start.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
It's really the vehicles that are the problem here. I knew I should have taken one of my atlases on this mission.
Receiving you.
I knew it. I was trying to be clever.
Position confirmed.
This is starting to feel like the Alamo.
Engaging with target.
Just don't know if we have enough ammo, armor, and firepower to make this work. It's going to be tough. We had it under control until the second star dropped. I hate to give up the salvage too on this one.
We lost a mech.
Alright. Oh great, now we got the turret coming after us too. Like this isn't hard enough.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, let's keep pulling back.
All right, let's get down to it.
Oh, we got a good hit percent chance on the Huntsman here. Something good is happening finally. Alright, there we go. That helps.
I'm here.
Alright, this is going to come down to artillery support now. Really. Alright, so same thing. Inferno and fast cam. Just trying to keep them at bay. Do some, hopefully some long-term damage here.
Ah, I can see why people
See if we
enjoy
can get
this
some
line of
kills
work.
here. Alright, that, and we need to keep
Moving
need
at
to
full
keep taking
throttle.
some cheap shots with our Wraith here. If we don't get a kill on this Hunchback soon,
Target locked on enemy 6.
we're in a really bad place. Let's see.
Reporting critical hit.
Just not enough firepower on that Wraith. Alright. Now they might do some death from suicide by fire pretty soon because they're firing all their weapons in true clan fashion despite the fact that they're overheating. Okay, there we go. There we go. Shot down. Okay. There we go. That's the type of thing I need right now. I need a couple suicides from
On my way.
overheating. That's what I need right now. Okay. Alright, precision strike here. We can actually maybe take out this Phantom here. Let's see.
Target confirmed.
No!
Solid connection on that
I
one.
thought that would finish off that Phantom. Alright, that turret's going after the Wraith. Ooh!
I lost a weapon.
Ouch! Thank goodness this crab has got a lot of armor on it, or we'd be in big trouble. Once again, if anybody has any input on how we get ourselves out of this mess, please feel free to let us know. This is looking dicey. This is looking really dicey.
I just dropped my coffee and I'm
Right, the Hunchback overheated and killed himself. Alright, that helps. That helps. Alright, Phantom's overheating. Let's see what the Phantom does. Might get a shutdown here on the Phantom. Nope,
I'm on the
not
clock.
quite.
What do you want?
Let's keep pulling back with the
Alright, let's get
Dragonfire.
down to it.
Not the best hit percent chance here. But let's do a precision strike. Alright, there we go. There goes the Phantom.
I'm legally obligated
One
to
salvageable
inform you
part.
when people
Okay.
kill.
This is looking more manageable.
It's empty. Why didn't I bring more goddamn ammo?
Out of Gauss fire. Out of
Reading
Gauss
you.
ammo. Alright, alright. Do we... What I really need is I need the ability to... You know what we're gonna do? These vehicles are driving me crazy, so we could still target them. Our chances of hitting are not the best, but we still can. So let's put some fire up on top of that. These vehicles that are just constantly bombarding me from cover, I need to start working on
I see
taking
why
them
people
out.
enjoy this line of work.
This fire over time should destroy that vehicle.
I'm here.
If only turrets could overheat too. I agree. I agree. I mean, we're actually okay-ish here. Alright, my only real option for the Wraith to help me out is to rely on evasion here. And the fact that the PPCs are never as good at close range as they are at long range. Alright, so quad heavy turret. Let's see if we can
Roger. Target confirmed.
maybe stay evasive enough to take out this turret with our Wraith. Oh, nope.
Lost one of ours.
Lost the Wraith too. This is turning out to be quite a battle. Keep in mind, this was only a 3-skull. This is only a 3-skull mission,
Move order received.
and we are, you know, this is what fighting the clans is all about, my friends. All right, let's see if we can get a leg shot on this huntsman. There we go. That helps a lot. That helps a lot.
Targets.
Okay.
I'm on the clock.
Skewed one, we almost have to win this mission now because we're going to lose
All right,
so much
let's
in
get
salvage and repairs that I need to get some clan technology out of this or I'm going to be disappointed. Alright, let's see if we can finish off this huntsman. Not quite enough. Alright, huntsman's back up. Let's see what it does. Thank goodness for that crab's armor, or this battle would have been gone. Alright, there we go. Death by mech. Alright. So the dropship dropped.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. So we're going to do the same thing here. Alright, we're going to attack the ground where we know this enemy vehicle is. With fast cam and inferno. See if we can do some damage over time
Taking the
here.
shot.
We can't be impatient because we're down to 3 mechs. And we've got 2 vehicles and a turret left.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
And the one advantage I have here is artillery. So
I'm here.
let's see if we can... Alright, this is that's risky. What did I say about being patient? I should really try to be patient here. Let's just brace
Managing heat.
I'm on the clock.
and brace. Because each round,
For now.
these vehicles are going to be taking damage from the fire. So
Reading you.
How aggressive do we want to be here is what it comes down to.
Move order received.
Alright, we can also do the same thing on this turret. Let's see, we'll do some HE and some Inferno.
Engaging target.
Fire doesn't impact the turrets as much, but it does impact them. So
Receiving you.
that's why I did that there. Now the question, should I just... Alright, I'm going to pop my head out.
All right. Full speed.
This could easily be a mistake, but let's try to get vision. Pike support vehicle. Alright. Alright, we got plenty of precision strikes here, so let's... Alright, so it's got an Ultra 2, an Ultra 2, an Ultra 2, and an ER laser, so...
Taking the shot.
This isn't the vehicle that was causing us the missile troubles, but we have to take it out. So let's do that. Alright, I knew that was going to be nasty. But fortunately our crab does have some armor, so it could take a couple rounds of that H2 fire.
Let's make some bad
Our AC2
decisions at
fire.
high speed.
Let's see if we can't finish off this turret.
Let's see if I'm smart enough to line this up.
Almost, almost. Alright, so we have vision on both of those. Ooh, alright, the vehicle, the missile boat,
Damage
decided to go after our Mackie with
I'm
lasers.
here.
Which was probably, yeah, that's a Rhino fire support tank.
Location confirmed.
You could have been sensor locking that stuff so you weren't just dropping ammo on the ground. Both of my sensor lockers are not available right now, so unfortunately not. And I'm actually still doing a lot of damage. M3GZ, thanks for joining this stream. Really appreciate the feedback here. I understand what you're saying, but I don't have any sensor lock. Are you talking about, I didn't have any sensor lock available at the time, otherwise I probably would have used it. So let's see if we could get rid of this Inferno fire support, or Rhino fire support
weapons
tank.
are go.
Alright, that's a good start.
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Alright, that turret is going to go next round. I think we've got this under control now.
Standing by.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Wolfbane's does have sensor lock ability. That's true. But then he couldn't fire his weapons. So I would rather fire artillery in the general direction of the enemy and be able to still shoot with my sensor locker than get an exact shot with my artillery, especially when I'm using Inferno, and Inferno is an area effect weapon. It's not a precision weapon. But I appreciate the feedback. I do. Alright, let's see if we can finish off this turret. I think we're going to pull this battle off.
Let's see if I'm smart.
Okay. Alright, there goes that turret.
If they really care
So
about
now
the
that I
design,
have
they'd have more than turrets.
more mechs than I have targets, now is the time I would use some sensor locking. Alright, that Pike is going to give us a real headache here.
Reporting. Internal.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, let's keep the Mackie working on this Rhino fire support tank. It's actually the biggest threat. I don't know why it's... Maybe it ran out of missile
Fire.
ammo. Maybe that's why it's attacking me with lasers. Alright, there we go. There's the Rhino fire support tank. Down. M33GZ, thank you for joining the stream. If you give us a follow, you're entered into our Funko Pop Giveaway. Every month, we give away a Funko Pop.
Understood. Moving fast.
All you have to do is follow us for an entry into that
Warrior
giveaway.
down.
So please consider giving us a follow, and happy Thanksgiving.
I'm on the clock.
Alright, so
What do
we
you
got
want?
our... I'm going to move into the sensor, the mineral field here. When the weapons go red like that after they've been shooting the ammo, that they ran out. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, let's do a precision strike. We just have to take out this pike support tank, and
Let's see if I'm sober enough to
there we go. Okay, we survived this battle with the clans. It was very nasty, I have to
Who
say.
brings a tank to a mech fight?
Reading you.
Okay. It would help if my Mackie wasn't stuck in that ravine, too. That would have helped us a lot.
Order acknowledged.
So the fact that our Mackie is stuck... Alright, that was a nasty mission, folks. The clan is not to be underestimated. That was a 3-skull mission. I thought I took enough firepower to handle a 3-skull mission, and I was wrong. So, luckily we succeeded, but it's going to be very expensive. Alright, so we, Grasshopper got cored. Not good. This Grasshopper needs significant damage. Dragonfire's fine. Marauder was not cored. Don't think so. We'll have to check. The Mackie's fine. Crab needs some repairs. Oh, Wolfbanes was killed in action. We had our first death. Wolfbanes was killed, but he was still alive. I don't understand, because he was still alive. Maybe he died from his injuries. Maybe that's the theory. Mockingbird was injured for 9 days, so you got some big repairs to do. When you go and fight the clans, you better be prepared. Alright, probably have to take the hunchback part. Do we have anything that's going to give us a mech? That's really what we need. I could take the adder parts, and then I could at least have an adder. Let's do that. Take the adder E parts. Let's see what else we get. So we got adder, hunchback, phantom, and some clan weapons. Not bad. Not bad at all. But we're going to have some significant repairs to do. Yeah, the Marauder did have an XL, so that's what happened there. So yeah, that's it. You live by XL engines, you die by XL engines. So that is a thing. Fortunately, we have a mech bay full of mechs. So all right, Wolfbanes has died. Poor Wolfbanes. Our one death so far. Hit in the head by an enemy quad heavy turret. Oh boy. So he basically had head trauma, and we got him back to the Argo, but he still died from his injuries. That's sad.
Ready?
Good to go.
That is sad. All right, let's upgrade our pilots here real quick. And then we got to see what we can do in the mech bay, because we took a pounding on that mission. No doubt about it, we took a pounding.
Mech warrior training complete.
M33GZ, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Love to hear about your holiday
Waiting for orders.
plans,
I'm here.
Waiting for
whatever
orders.
they may be. Hopefully you're still able to do something
Aye,
fun with friends or family today.
Yeah.
Let's finish up upgrading our pilots here real quick, and then we'll head to the mech bay, see what we can do. let's start with the positive. So we got a clan mech out of that. So let's be happy about that. Alright, so I have a Mackie I can put together later. But I want my clan Adder E. Okay, so we got an Adder E.
That mech you wanted?
Alright,
Back
Adder
on.
is a light clan mech that serves as a direct fire support unit in most of its configurations. Adder frees up much of his weight as possible using an endosteel chase and carrying a lightweight XL engine. Adder carries 6 tons of fire service armor. Adder has a flamer and a fixed mount which cannot be removed. E configuration has 2 ATM-9 launchers which can be fire ammunition specialized for long, medium, or short ranges. For close combat, the mech has an additional 4 micro pulse lasers. I love micro pulse lasers. So I'm actually happy to have that mech. So there we go. We got a clan mech. It only cost us all these inner sphere mechs to get it. Alright, let's put these mechs back together. Alright. Alright. Armor cowl. Alright, the good news is we can start sprinkling in some of these clan weapons now. Alright, so we can put in the ER medium laser clan. We lost a tag. We now have a tag clan. So we can put that in. Oh, we lost our plasma rifle. That is a bummer. Okay. Alright. But again, we're going to be able to sprinkle in some of this clan technology as part of the repairs. So it's not all bad. Not all bad. Let's see. Alright, we're going to have to go the more traditional grasshopper route here. So let's put in some double heat sinks. And turn this thing into a laser boat. Okay, let's put the ER medium lasers in the center torso so that we're less likely to lose them. And ER medium laser there. And ooh, clan flamer. Again, we should put the clan we're gonna put the clan technology in the torso, so we're less likely to lose it. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward. So we got that. Okay, so we can actually upgrade, since we lost our plasma rifle, we can upgrade our lasers here. So let's do that next. We have some tonnage to play with. So let's see what clan toys we have. We got a medium pulse. Looks like we're just going to go with large pulses here. So large pulse. And I can actually do a snub-nosed PPC here. Alright, that's pretty decent for a grasshopper. I can live with that. Yeah, I can live with that for sure. Alright. So 10 days we'll get our grasshopper back. That's probably going to be the least painful of our damages
I'll let you
here.
know when that's done.
Let's see, the crab. Oh, I take that back. The crab will be ready in a day. Even though the pilot died, it'll be ready in a day. Alright, let's look at our wraith. Oof. Ouch. This is going to be long and expensive. Alright, so we need a Let's do the internals first. Need a 385 core. Do I have a 385? I got a 380 or a 4. Wait, how did it have this core in it? It's gonna be, oh, because it had an XL engine. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna die just joining. A bit more than you could chew. Well, I was trying to match my force with the threat, but the enemy dropped reinforcements, so it was a nasty battle. But that's okay. We got some clan technology out of it. So let's see. Alright, I gotta do an XL engine. I hate to do it, but that's the only thing I can do with this mech to do what we need to do out of it. So, alright, we need double heat sinks, double heat sink kit. Boom. Ooh, I had a mask in here. I don't think I have a mask to replace it. I do not. I do not have a mask or ECM. Oh, I already have ECM on this one, so we're okay. At least I still have my stealth armor. So we can actually gun this thing up a little. Firepower wise, which might not be a bad thing. So we'll do ER medium laser, medium laser, medium laser. Let's max out our armor, make us a little bit more survivable. Okay, that works. We're gonna lose a little in the way of speed because we don't have that mask. But we'll be fine. And that's going to take 9 days. Going into clan space, repairs can really be expensive. That's all I'm going to say. Alright. I hate to say it. Let's see. Let's see. We might be able to repair the... Let's see. No, we lost everything on this thing pretty much. Alright, let's repair. Oh, that's okay. So that reminds. So this grasshopper, the 6J, comes with a light engine, so you get it back when you do the repairs. So that helps a lot. So we actually didn't lose that much on this. Thank goodness. We needed a break. Alright, so we lost the rocket launcher 10. Really not that big of a deal here. Let's see. Can I put a narc beacon on this? Let's see. Narc launcher is... Yes. Alright, so let's do that. Put a narc launcher in here for some extra sensor lock capabilities, and then we'll do ammo, narc beacon. Oh shoot, we don't have the room for it. All right, okay, that won't work. That's why I didn't do it last time. So I'm gonna have to put a rocket launcher in there. So let's put a rocket launcher in. Rocket launcher 20? No, rocket launcher 15 is the best we can do here. And let's max the armor. We're already maxed. Okay. We'll just be a little undertonned on that grasshopper. Okay, so that's 5 days. IMG, it's good to see you. Sorry we had to end our Mech Warrior 5. Unfortunately, we had an illness. crop up on us, so we had to stop midstream, but it was a lot of fun, so thank you for that. I want to thank everybody in our channel for joining today. So, as you can see, that clan battle gave us all we could handle. All right, so let's see what else we have on this planet. All right, we have a ambush. There's no way I'm going to do an ambush against the clan. So let's find a nice planet to travel to. Right, so this is a 2.5 skull planet. Can we find another 2.5 skull planet? We can. All right, so let's travel to the next planet. That'll give us some time to get some repairs done. At least we got a clan mech out of that. Even if it was just an adder, it's still a valuable piece of technology. So I'll take it. Not happy we lost a pilot, though. That's sad. It's actually been... It might have been several playthroughs since I've lost a pilot, actually. I don't lose them very often. And that was an odd way to lose a pilot, because he survived until the end of the mission, and then he died. So, alright, wow. We're bleeding money here. Absolutely bleeding money.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Alright, we did all of our mech repairs. Actually, IMG, at least that was a pilot that was a trainee pilot, so it wasn't one of my core pilots, thankfully. Oddly enough, my player character is showing as dead anytime I drop him. I'm not going to mess with fixing that Marauder right now. Alright, let's see what missions we have. Alright, okay, this is looking up. Biological, we have a recovery mission, a settling a grudge mission. Let's go with the settling a grudge mission against Clan Wolf. Alright. Alright, so let's, okay, so what are we going to do here? Let's put the grasshopper here. And we'll put keep cold fire in the grasshopper. You know what? We are going to take a Atlas on this mission. I'm going to take my command Atlas. It doesn't have as much firepower as I would like, but it does have a lot of buffs because it does have the command center. So my, if you look at my pilot, my player character here, where is he? Mastermind here. So if I click into him, he's fine. But when I drop him onto a planet, he shows as being dead and you can't use the mech. So I think it's just a glitch. So I'm just working around that right now. Fortunately, I have plenty of level 10 pilots. But that's just funny that my non-player character, which isn't supposed to die, is alive on the Argo, but then he dies if we put him into a mech. It's kind of interesting. I could put in like a ticket on it to see if I can figure out what the issue is, but nah. Alright, so we're going to put Mockingbird, keep Mockingbird in our Wraith here. And let's take our new adder out to play. And let's take our best sensor locker in the adder. Now the adder has some interesting things. So it has ATMs, which are a nice little punch, but the big thing is these micro pulse lasers. Micro pulse lasers are very powerful for their tonnage. They're 0.5 tons, but they give you a damage of 15. And so this is a really good backstabber mech, if nothing else. So we're going to take our Atlas, because I'm done playing around with these guys. Grasshopper, Dragonfire. You know what? I'm going to only take one Grasshopper. Let's take a Marauder so we can have some more fire support. So we've got a Brawler Tanker, fire support, Brawler Tanker, artillery support, and 2 Scouts. Let's go. I'm gonna die. How are things going for you with BTA? Are you continuing to raid the clans? It's fun, but it can get nasty, as we just saw from that last mission. Biggest change, really, to be honest, one of the biggest challenges for going into clan space is cash flow. You really need to have a lot of cash available if you're going to go out to the clan spaces. Because you're going to have to spend a lot of money on repairs, and installing clan technology to your mechs is not cheap. So, like installing a Clan XL engine, for example, can cost you like $2 or $3 million just to put in the engine. So make sure you have plenty of cash, and don't take too little firepower, which is what I did last mission.
Command interface initiated.
This mission we're not playing around. I want revenge. My mech company is pissed off because of what happened last mission. Speaking of that, before we get too into this mission, I'd love to get everybody sorry, I could speak, really. I want to get everybody engaged in the chat room. So please feel free to say hello, tell us what you're doing for Thanksgiving, tell us about your Battletech experience, ask any questions. Everything is fair game. Also, we have a giveaway, so if you give us a follow on Twitch at twitch.tv commandogaming1, you're entered into our Funko Pop giveaway.
Ready for orders.
Just by giving us a follow, you'll be entered in every month for a chance to win a Funko Pop. We'll send it to you free of charge, and you can also tell us the Funko Pop you want. You can either tell us, hey, I want Funko Pop 533, and if it's available on Amazon, I will send it to you, as long as it's not more than $20. That's the cap. So if you say, hey, I want Funko Pop number 1, and it's $1,000 because it's a one-of-a-kind Funko Pop, yeah, that's not going to happen. But anything under $20, so if you say, hey, I want a Funko Pop of the child from The Mandalorian, I will get you that. I will send it to you free of charge.
10-4.
Just for being someone who follows our channel. So really appreciate all of the follows, especially on Thanksgiving. Alright, so that's enough selling of our channel. Let's get back to the fun.
Got it.
So I'm a little heavy-handed with this mission because I brought the Atlas. But last mission,
I'm on the clock.
we got our head clocked, so we're definitely going to take it on the safe side this time.
Decisions at high speed.
The fact that the last mission, let's see, we took on 10 mechs, 5 vehicles, because it was a full star of support, and 4 turrets, and we only had 6 mechs.
I hear
So, I mean, I don't think we did too badly on the last mission, but
Pedal to the
it
metal.
was still very expensive. And I thought we weren't going to pull it off, actually, to be honest with you. Alright. Now, another thing I did, and I want to remind everybody, I left Floppy in the Atlas. I should have
I'm
put someone
away.
else in the
Double time.
Atlas. She's not the best pilot for the Atlas. And one of the things I did cover, when you're fighting the clans, I try to have some sort of sensor ability added onto each one of my mechs if I can. So whether it's a tag or a narc beacon launcher, something that will give you lock-ons against the clans is hugely important. So please, when you're going into clan space, you might be like, oh, I don't want to give up a medium laser for a tag.
Contacts inbound.
Okay, enemy reinforcements. But the truth of the matter is, you actually do want to give up a medium laser for a tag, for example, because that tag is going to help you, that mech, and every other mech of your lance get more out of their other firepower. So, all right, looks like we have a lot of lights on this map. So there's no reason for us to be overly aggressive here. If we can get them to come at us one at a time, this could be a turkey shoot for us. So let's see what we can do here. So the fact that we're on top of this cliff in this bowl means they can't get direct fire on us from these other mechs.
What's up, boss?
So we're actually in a really good spot to actually do some work here. So I'm going to sprint in with the adder here. We just put this adder together last mission. Only cost us multiple mechs. As you can see, these micro save the weapons and shoot the legs. I'm going to try to, but I'm trying not to use precision strike as much because with the update that's coming in the next couple weeks, you're not going to be able to use precision strike the same way. So we do have the flamer, and I'm trying to train myself for the new updated gunnery system that's going to come out in a couple weeks, because it's going to be very different. You can't use precision strike like you do right now. So, but we do have all these micro pulses. So it really pays for us to get in close to the enemy here. We'll save our ATMs. And let's fire all the micro pulses. Those micro pulses do a lot of damage for their tonnage.
Standing by.
I should probably, next time I have a chance to modify the adder, I'll probably put a tag on it.
Copy that.
Speaking
Commander.
of which, let's move our Wraith up here. And our Wraith does have a tag, so we're gonna missile laser spam this. Even if we only hit with the tag, it would be worth it. You can't. So what's gonna happen? What I'm gonna do to simulate this, everybody, is the new gunnery system, which is gonna come out in the next update. You have to either have special pilot abilities, or you have to have a special computer to get the ability to do precision strikes where you target where the shot hits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a designated sniper.
Good to go.
So my designated sniper for each mission is going to be the Dragonfire. So the Dragonfire can use precision strike, and I'm just going to pretend that he has the computer or this training to do precision strikes. So that's what I'm going to do. So the Dragonfire is still going to be able to do precision strikes. Oh boy. And I just destroyed my own adder. Friendly fire is a thing. Man, I just put that thing together. That irritates me. Right, so again, our Dragonfire is going to be... I'm going to assume my Dragonfire has the computer to do precision strikes. Alright, hit percent here is lousy, so we're not going to use a precision strike. In fact, I'm not going to shoot because I don't want to ruin my adder here. I can't believe I shot my own adder. That irritates me. Oh, come on. I just got that thing. Alright, we're gonna have to eject Scrub.
What can I
Scrub
do
is
for
gonna
you?
get ejected. I can't afford to lose that clan mech right now.
Going turbo.
Alright, so let's... Alright, let's try not to shoot our own mech, please, guys. We're doing more damage to ourselves than we are to the Ice Ferret. That's not a good pattern. Alright, so we got a whole enemy lance coming in over here. Then we have an enemy lance, or I should say star. So we've got a star here and a star in the valley here. So we've got 10 enemies we're up against. Now, how are we gonna deal with that? I'm gonna show you once we get our turn. Artillery is even more important against the clans than anything else. Now, we're mostly against lights. Alright, don't die. Don't die, Scrub. I need to eject you.
Systems holding.
I don't want to lose that adder. Oh, really? I'm going to die? Even with this update, you can't target heads with precision strike? I didn't notice that yet. Because I haven't been using precision strike that much. So you can't target the heads at all with precision strike anymore? That's news to me. I'll give it a try. Next time I have a precision strike, I'll give it a try. Because I think I have targeted the head before. I think I did it last mission, actually. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Waiting for order.
Alright. Alright, so this is where our artillery comes into play. Oh, that is correct. With the update, you can't target the head. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to use our artillery to try to buy us some time with this lance that's coming this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop some artillery, some Inferno, and some fast cam over here to try to do some damage to these mechs and also slow them down.
This should be good.
So we're going to use our artillery to do some damage over time and slow these enemy mechs down over here. Because if both of these
Standing by.
if both of these forces come in, it's going to be too much for us to handle. So we're going to eject the adder, since I decided to almost destroy my own adder myself. I'm going to have a conversation with our pilots about that. Yeah, that might be a problem with you. I'm going to die. I'm going to try it at my next opportunity. Thank you, Skewed One,
Yes,
for taking
Commander.
care of that that bot. We really appreciate that. Not only is Skewed One a great friend of the channel, he's also our moderator when he's
10-4.
on. So we really appreciate that. Lets me focus on gameplay instead of bots. Alright, so... Alright, we got a Hellhound we're up against. We've got a Royal Mongoose. A Fire Moth. Okay. Alright, so you'll see when you're fighting the clan, there's a significant difference between targeting a clan mech and a mech that's just been upgraded that the clan is using. So there's a significant advantage in these fights if you're up against real
Copy that.
mechs and not clan mechs. Those are usually a good target to go after first. Because the biggest caveat, especially against clan,
Good to go.
is to get every enemy off the field that you can. I don't care what you're shooting at.
Going full throttle.
Just try to get as many enemies off the board as you can. So let's see what's in the valley here. We got a 25 tonner, 35 tonner, 45 tonner, and a 40 tonner. So nothing too scary yet. Right, again, so let's look at the difference. This Fire Moth, and actually they're about the same, the Hellhound and the Fire Moth here, as far as hit percentage. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to go for the Fire Moth. And I have a... No, I'm not using Precision Strike with the Marauder because the Marauder does not have the special computer. So just play along with this role play because I'm trying to get ready for the change next week where Precision Strike is going to be much harder to use. So I want to make sure I'm training up for that.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
So our Dragonfire is going to be our only mech that can do
Let's make
precision
some
strike shots.
decisions at high speed.
Just for the sake of training purposes. I think this is probably the best way to train on a skewed one, is to basically have a assigned sniper that you can use precision strikes for, and then you only use precision strikes with that sniper for training until we get the update of the mod. That's what I'm going to do. I think it'll work pretty well, actually. Alright, let's push up. Let's try to take care of this lance that's up on this ridge, actually. And then we'll worry about the enemy that's in the valley. Alright, we're going to keep hitting this Fire Moth.
Affirmative.
Not the most dangerous mech, but hey, if we can take it out, we can take it out. That works for me.
What's up, boss?
Am I going to die? Are you excited about... Are you excited about the holiday? That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's see. Alright, I guess our Atlas can risk a little bit of
No target.
fire from the valley here. It is an Atlas after all. Alright, let's see if we can finish off this Fire Moth, maybe.
Engaging with target.
Atlas against a Fire Moth doesn't really seem like a fair fight, does it?
Reading you.
No. Alright, so since we're changing tactics a little bit, let's actually put Inferno and Fast Cam on these enemies that are in the valley. So we got a Viper and an Ice Ferret. Let's hit the let's hit the Viper. Oh, so you're giving yourself 2 snipers? But I'm talking about a skewed one to prepare for the updated Precision Strike. I think it would be good to have one sniper only that can use the regular Precision Strike now. So you can get used to not having Precision Strike. That's what I'm saying. Right, that should help tie the enemies up in the valley a little bit. Oh, we got a Hunchback. Another Hunchback. Ooh, with that dual AC. Dual Ultra Cannon. I wouldn't mind getting that added to my Lance. The Hunchback 2C is one of my favorite early clan mechs that you can get because it's got a lot of firepower. If you start in clan space, sometimes you'll get that as one of your starter mechs, and it's very powerful for its tonnage. All right.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
IMG, you say you're going to head to your parents around 11. My sister's kids, well, they tire me out. Yeah, so it'll be a long day. You know, kids are an acquired they're an acquired taste. But I will say, IMG, it is easier to deal with kids if they're your kids. And I think a skewed one would back me up on that one. Other kids are much more annoying to me than my son, but still, it does exhaust you. There are many days where my day at work is a lot more relaxing than my day at home, if you know what I mean. Let's see. I went to the gas station for a drink. Did you end up doing okay with the adder last mission? Actually, I put the adder together, M3. Unfortunately, my own mechs just shot it in the back, so I had to eject it from this mission. So that was good. LOL, it's the other kids. Yeah. I mean, dealing with kids is something that you develop over time, the ability to deal with kids. Sometimes it could just be frustrating, even if it's your own kids. Sometimes, especially if it's your own kids, because sometimes your kids misbehave and you just have to shake your head and say, what did I do wrong as a parent for my kid to think that's okay? But I don't know.
I'm here.
I always try to remember what it was like to be a kid. It makes me a little bit more empathetic. All right, let's keep our Wraith evasive here. Let's see. Yeah, all right, so we're going to keep our Wraith evasive, get it into cover, and get some shots into the rear of this Hellhound, or the side of this Hellhound. I like that, actually.
Target.
Alright, that's a good use of the Wraith there. Blue on blue is never a good thing when it's heavies on lights. Yeah.
Ready for orders.
I think it was my Marauder decided to shoot my adder in the rear. It was not a good situation. Alright, so we're trying to take out these enemies on the top of the hill before we deal with the enemies down below, so we're not overwhelmed with numbers. Alright. Alright, our best shot is on this Hellhound, so let's do that. Maybe some of our stray shots will actually hit some of the other mechs over there.
Copy that.
Oh! Lethal damage on the Hellhound. Very nice. Hey, you guys are witnesses. I did not use Precision Strike for that. That was just luck. Incredible luck. Alright, so our Dragonfire is going to be our designated marksman. So this is the only mech that I will use Precision Strike on. And I'm going to die. We're going to try to do a headshot right now to see if I can do a headshot. Because you said you weren't able to do it on your... Yeah, it's still letting me do a headshot. See, I'm going to die. It's still letting me do a called shot on the head. So that's still something you can do, even if it doesn't highlight it. It still gives you the headshot. Let's see if it works. Whoa! Wait, it just gave me the noise of a dead mech. What happened? Did I hit something else other than the Hunchback? Ooh. Oh, so you highlight it and it gives you no boost. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Internal structure damage.
Yep, that Hunchback is nasty.
Good to go.
That Ultra 20 Hunchback is nasty, which means we want it, right? That's the other. That's always the flip side of when you're facing an enemy mech that's nasty. Is it's like, okay, I want a piece of that. All right, let's take a look at this. So this Hunchback has 2 Ultra AC-20s. That is a nasty piece of work. So let's focus on taking that out now that we've got rid of the Hellhound. Hey, clan mechs don't mess around, man. They do not mess around. Alright. If you... Whoa! Hello! What just got through my armor on my Atlas like butter? What the heck was that? From a cougar of all things. Oh man, clan mechs just drive me nuts sometimes. What? What the? Alright, that was not a fair trade. I just lost my Atlas from a flamer strike? I don't know if I buy that one. I don't like that at all. Did anybody can anybody explain to me how I just lost an Atlas from a flamer and a couple medium lasers? That is just crazy. The Atlas went from full armor to dead in one round. That is crazy. Maybe I don't think even ammo would do that. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. This fight just got a lot more interesting. All right. All right. We're gonna dump some more Inferno and Fast Cam into this area here.
10-4.
Alright, so that should help keep the mechs in the valley busy for a little longer. Now, I mean, the Viper did kill itself with that shot, so I'm wondering if it had some sort of a overpowered weapon that completely overheated it when it shot. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, let's get into the rear of this
Let's move.
Hunchback. Gotta get this thing out of here as quickly as we can. Alright, everything into the rear of this Hunchback.
Battle mech power-up detected.
That's what makes a Clan XL so powerful. You can lose a torso and still be alive. That is true. That is true. Alright, we gotta go in.
Double time. Let's go.
We gotta take care of this Hunchback before he starts doing serious damage with that Ultra Cannon. Okay. I would so like to use Precision Strike here, but I'm not gonna do it. Ooh, we took out the leg anyways. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Reporting critical hit.
Alright, now the question is, if he's down on the ground, will I get the boost from a headshot? I'm gonna try that out, hopefully next round. Can't believe we lost our Atlas. That's just crazy making.
Now who's dumb for having
Well, I mean, that just shows you fighting the clans can be nasty business. Hopefully we didn't lose a pilot again. I can't lose 2 pilots in consecutive missions. That's crazy.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, so here's our Dragonfire. This is our designated marksman. It's the only mech that I'm allowing to use precision strikes. So let's try to go for the head on the ground. It still seems like you're not getting a significant buff for that headshot. So I think you're right, IMG. I think they did nerf it a little bit. Come on, eject.
Well,
Eject. Yes. Alright, 2 salvageable parts. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
That's a start. That's a start on building up a Hunchback. Alright, let's push in.
Double time.
we've got a tonnage advantage on the top of the hill. So let's push in on this Kit Fox.
Tell me what to shoot.
It's not evasive. That's what the AI made a mistake by not making that Kit Fox evasive.
Critical
A
hit,
Kit
Commander.
Fox should be kept evasive every single round. Otherwise, that is going to happen. Kit Foxes always have to be at max evasion, in my experience. All right.
Move order received.
All right, we got a bead on this Ice Ferret.
Affirmative.
More fast cam and more Inferno. You know, the irony is that the clan hate artillery and indirect fire support. They find it very dishonorable. So the fact that I'm using artillery to tie up a lot of the enemy here is very ironic, because it would really be pissing them off. You know, if they were actually clan warriors, they would be very pissed off at me right now. Let's see, they would also be pissed off at me because I'm going to be doing some backstabbing here. You have no honor, you inner sphere scum. You have no honor. But hey, not only are we inner sphere, but we're mercenaries, so we're going to do every dirty trick in the book.
I'm taking heavy hits.
Oh, okay. So you have a FCS Advanced TC in the Templar, so that's why you're allowed to do a full precision strike. So that's kind of like, that's very similar to the computer that Bloody Doves is going to require you to have to do precision strikes. Alright, Ice Ferret moving up. Ooh, structure exposed.
Aye.
It just shot it. He just shot his own pilot. I was like, what? That's not one of mine. No, it was one of... The AI just shot his own cougar in the back. That's hysterical. Alright, well, we're not going to take a gift horse in the mouth. We're going to go after that same cougar
Confirmed.
that just got shot by his buddy. Nice. Nice double hits. We got 2 hits. We got hits on both mechs there. Did you see that? That was nice. Very, very nice.
I'm on the clock. What do you
Alright.
want?
Alright, here's our designated marksman.
All right, let's get down to it.
Alright, what do I... let's see. Yeah, it's only giving me a 10% chance of hitting the head, which is definitely too low. So what if I do a precision strike just for... Yep, still 10%. So you're right, IMG. They did nerf the headshot ability, which is... it's fine with me. It should be hard to hit an enemy in the head.
I'm at it. Right up.
It should be one of those things that happens every couple missions. It shouldn't happen. I remember with vanilla BattleTech, with level 10 pilots,
Commander?
I would get a headshot kill like 2 or 3 times a mission, and it just got too easy. I don't want to have a. If this game was too easy, I wouldn't still be playing it.
Coordinates received.
You're getting a small boost at least. I was getting nothing. Yeah, it might just be because of the level of my pilot that I'm getting a little bit of a boost.
Enemy down.
Alright, there goes the Kit Fox. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
I need to get enough clan parts
Location
to make up for the fact that
confirmed.
my Atlas went boom. Alright. Okay. Let's switch from fast cam.
Target 4 and Alpha Strike.
There goes the ice ferret. Again.
Target down.
Oh, M33, you're not playing with any mods? Can I ask why? Oh, I have no. Yeah, I do have a computer on that, the Dragonfire. I think I'll have to check. M33, can I ask why you're not using mods? I love BattleTech, but I can't really play unmodded BattleTech anymore because it's just not a challenge. So modded BattleTech is still a lot of fun for me. Vanilla BattleTech, I would get bored probably in a couple hours. Ooh, nasty hit on my Dragonfire.
Something just bounced around in here.
Alright, luckily we didn't lose a component.
Something broke, and I am official.
I'm here.
Luckily we did not lose a component there. Alright, let's sprint in. We got 2 more
Double
targets
time.
left.
Let's go.
Right, the Mistlinks is overheated. So yeah, we're definitely going for the Mistlinks. Now, since the Mistlinks is overheated, we can go for the head because it would be a valuable option because it's not moving. So I'm going to allow my pilots to go for the head if you don't need a precision strike for it. And the hit percent there was pretty realistic, 13%. All right, Marauder. All right, let's go in for a kick on this Royal Mongoose. That will take away its evasion. Assuming we hit, which we did. And there's a kill. Old PC doesn't even like running BattleTech for more than an hour or 90 minutes because of low RAM. M33, have you installed some additional RAM? Because that would obviously solve your problems. RAM is actually super cheap to get right now. It costs about... you can buy 32 megabytes of RAM for about $100, and it will really increase your gameplay. Even if your computer is old, if you increase the RAM, it will fix a lot of your problems. So if you need any guidance on how to install the RAM, I'd be happy to help with that too if you need help. But RAM is actually one of the easiest things to install. Now that assumes that...
I'm legally obligated to inform
oh, do you have a computer that has very rare RAM? Because RAM is usually that cheap,
Mission
and it's
successful.
pretty universal. Oh, 33 are... Oh, okay. So, yeah, I mean, that's tough. How many megabytes of RAM are you running right now? Are you doing 8 or 16? There's also, I don't know if you know about it, M33, but there's also a free, there's a free piece of software you can buy, you can download. It's free. It's called Process Lasso. And Process Lasso allows you to prioritize certain things that are running on your computer so that all of the RAM goes to those certain things. So for example, if you downloaded Process Lasso, you can actually prioritize BattleTech as the highest priority, and that will actually give you a lot more power for BattleTech, for example. So if you can't get new RAM, I would look into getting the Process Lasso. And if you do a search, Rogue Tech Process Lasso in Google, they actually have a page that will explain how to use Process Lasso to maximize your BattleTech experience. The page is from Rogue Tech, but it works for all the mods. So if you go to that page, again, if you just Google search Process Lasso and Rogue Tech, you should find a page that tells you how to set up Project Lasso or Process Lasso to maximize your BattleTech experience. You literally just say in that program that Project Lasso is, you're running 8 gigs. Can you get another 8? What would be the price to get another 8 gigs? It's probably no more than $40. And that would obviously significantly improve your experience. All right, so let's look at the Atlas. All right, yeah, it was definitely the XL engine that killed this Atlas. The biggest thing is we had the command console and it did not get damaged. That's one thing I can't do, is I can't eject out of this Atlas because then I would lose the command console. So we're going to have to rebuild that Atlas. Minor damage to the Dragonfire. And the adder has to be rebuilt because we had blue on blue fire. Okay. That's fighting the clans for you. All right, so let's see what we can do from salvage. We've got Hunchback parts. I think that gives us 3 Hunchback parts, which would be nice to put together. All right, what else? Mislinks. I actually like the mislinks quite a bit. Let's see. I'm actually going to take the mislinks part. I know some people don't like the mislinks, but if you use it correctly, it can be a great sensor locker and scout mech for you. So let's do that. All right, so we got a Cougar part, Fire Moth part, Hunchback, 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 Ice Ferret, Kit Fox, mislinks, and Royal Mongoose. And couple clan parts. Not bad. Not bad for that mission. As you can see, these missions do wear down your lance. We're not going to even worry about rebuilding that Atlas right now. Because it would cost me way too much. Wow, 70 to 80 bucks for upgrading your RAM from 8 to 16. It must be. I'm not as technically savvy as I would like to be, so I'm assuming that high price is just because that RAM is not as common as you'd like to find right now. I know. I think I spent $120 to get 32 megabytes of RAM for my computer. So I can sense your frustration there. It's just old, that's why. I understand. And if I was in that situation, have you tried Process Lasso? Let me actually give me 1 second. Process Lasso is a free computer. It's a free program. So let me just do a quick Google search. And this is probably helpful for everybody in the channel, because even if you have plenty of megabytes, this will still improve your performance. Let me just find it for you really quickly. Okay, so Process Lasso is 100% free. So you can find Process Lasso here. I'm going to put it in the chat room. Okay, so that's actually where you can find Process Lasso. It's 100% free. So you can download for free. If you purchase it, you get the paid version. If you just hit download, you will get the free version. So just hit download, you'll get the free version. And then let me find the website that the web page that will show you how to use Process Lasso. So it's Process Lasso Rogue Tech. Okay, so here is the performance tips. Now these are the performance tips for Rogue Tech, but they will also help you with every mod, because most mods are roughly based on the guts of Rogue Tech. So in that page, there's actually information on how to use Process Lasso. Okay, so give that a try. That will, I think, get you to the point where you can probably use mods. If you use Process Lasso, I think you can still use mods with the megabytes that you have. So please check that out. Hopefully that will help you. If you need any help with it, please send me either a whisper on Twitch, or you can reach out to me on Discord at Commando Gaming 1. I will be happy to help you with Process Lasso. Not a problem. All right, let's just work through our repairs here. Let's put together our adder. Problem is our adder's lost a lot of stuff. Let's see how expensive this is going to be. Ugh. But the problem is I lost some of my weapons, including these micro pulses, which are my favorite weapons. So I'm gonna have to put some regular. I could put a clan micro pulse in there. All right, and it needs some. All right, so what I could do is I could put in. Yeah, let's do a Inferno rocket launcher. All right, and then that gives me. No, not Inferno rocket launcher. Let's see, we could put in some streaks. Or, let's see. I could put in a MRM. Yeah, I could put in an MRM. No, that probably wouldn't be the best use of my tonnage. Yeah, please check that out, M33. And if you need any help, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you. I'm here to help everybody maximize their experience here. I could do. We're just going to do the Inferno rocket launcher. And then we'll just max out armor for now. Until I can get some better clan weapons. Alright. Let's see. And it needs some. Let's see. We can put in some double heat sinks. This is going to be an interesting build. Can I do hardened armor? No, I couldn't do hardened armor here. Yeah, that's probably as much as I could do with this adder until I get some more clan tech. I can't believe I shot my own mech. We're not going to worry about the Atlas here. We're not going to worry about this Marauder. It's going to be all steam ahead. So M33, please read through that. And anybody else who's on this stream, Process Lasso even though I have 40 megabytes, I still run Process Lasso on my computer, and it still speeds up the clocking time for BattleTech. So definitely check that out. And it's a free program. You can buy the paid one if you want, but it's 100% free. All right, so let's manage our tasks here. All right, so we need to, let's wait a couple days. At least till we get the Dragonfire. All right, we got time for one more mission, guys. And then I'm going to have to get working on my packing, because as I said, I'm moving. So let's find ourselves a quick mission. We're not going to do ambush. All right, I'm going to let you guys decide. Do you want to see an escort mission or a recovery mission? Let me know which one you want to do. Since this is going to be our last mission for the stream, I want everybody to give input. So, should we do the recovery mission in the polar region, or the logistical or the convoy escort mission in the tundra mission? I'm leaning towards the recovery mission. So, anybody who has any feedback, please let me know. IMG, the skewed one, M33. Anybody who wants to do it. Recovery escort sucks. I agree. So let's do the recovery mission. Okay, let's do the recovery mission. Definite bias there as far as against the recovery mission. All right, so we're gonna take our. All right, let's take our Atlas RS. We're gonna get rid of floppy here. So let's see, what does this Atlas have on it? Let me just refresh my memory. Ultra cannons and MRM 30. So we can actually put Bloody Doves in here in honor of the guy who gave us this game, or this mod. So let's see, we'll take the Mackie, the Wraith, we'll take our Crab. And we'll take Sandman here, because I'm trying to train him up, or her up, I should say. So we'll take two sensor lockers, Mackie for fire support, the Atlas, Marauder, Dragonfire, and Grasshopper. Let's go. Let's get ourselves some more clan tech. I want to remind everybody who is new to the stream today, please give us a follow. I stream BattleTech Advanced every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. That's Monday through Sunday. I think I'm the only streamer who plays every single day BattleTech Advanced. So I might be wrong, and if I am, please straighten me out. But I don't know if there's anybody who does this every single day. So if you want BattleTech Advanced every day, please consider giving us a follow. You'll also be entered into our Funko Pop Giveaway, which we do each and every month. So that means if you follow us, you'll be entered into a random drawing for a Funko Pop. You can tell me which Funko Pop you want. You could say, hey, I want Funko Pop number 23. As long as that Funko Pop is less than $20 and it's available on Amazon, I will get it for you and send it to you free of charge. You can also tell me, hey, I would like something from The Mandalorian Show. And I will find you a Funko Pop from The Mandalorian Show and send it to you. I'm also tired of vehicles claiming they've lost sight of my supporting force when I'm in the adjacent hex. I'm not sure what you mean, Skewed One. So please give us a follow if you're enjoying our gameplay. We're trying to build a nice community here. And as you can see, I'm happy to help you any way improve your BattleTech experience. Oh, great. Our Atlas is stuck on a rock. So unfortunately, we're going to have to do a restart here. Sorry, guys. I can't have my Atlas stuck on a rock. That will not be good. So whether you need feedback on BattleTech, help on installing mods, things like Process Lasso to help you improve your experience, or just to improve your gameplay, I'm here for you to help you as much as you can. IMG said, I surrounded a vehicle with all 5 of my guys, giving him the way forward, and he still said I was too far away. Oh, I see. For the escort mission. Yeah, the escort missions are very buggy as far as the AI vehicles. I agree. And it's gotten a little better with mods, but it's still problematic. At least, I almost wish the escort missions would be where the vehicles will just move towards the evac zone no matter what you do. And then you just have to keep up with them. I think that would be better than when they do the follow the leader and they get stuck. Alright, I don't think any of my mechs got stuck on the mountain here. Okay. Rogue Tech lets you pilot the vehicles. So, Rogue Tech lets you control what the escort vehicles do. That is very cool. I do like Rogue Tech the mod, but I don't like their community, so that's why I kind of stepped away from Rogue Tech, and I play BTA almost exclusively. Rogue Tech has lots of cool stuff in it, but again, the community is not very user-friendly. I like the fact that the BattleTech Advanced community, everybody's very friendly with each other. They help each other. I mean, I could reach out to the developer of this mod, which is Bloody Doves, in Discord, and he will answer questions that I have without an attitude or without any negative connotations. My experience with Rogue Tech was much different. Basically, they were like, if you need help, you're too dumb to use our mod, which is ridiculous because I would reach out to them with legitimate questions and they basically said, yeah, we're not really here to help you. If you can't use our mod correctly, then don't use it.
I'll do what
So,
I can.
you know, that experience with really soured me on Rogue Tech. Because I wasn't asking really weird questions. I was just asking some questions about some things I was seeing in the mod that I didn't understand. And basically it came back to being, yeah, if you can't use our mod correctly, don't bother us. So I really didn't like that interaction with the Rogue Tech team. I wish it had been different, but I haven't found them particularly friendly. Now, you could say, oh, well, that was just the modders, but sometimes when you have a modder who's not friendly, it kind of rubs off to the rest of the community, if you know what I mean. All right, so let's see. All right, let's see what we're up against here. All right, so we got a Locust and a 40-tonner and a 25-tonner and a Black Lanner. A Black Lanner, I love Black Lanners at least. I think that's some really good salvage there. So hopefully we can get some parts of that Black Lanner. So, hey, if you guys like Rogue Tech, I'm not trying to tell you Rogue Tech isn't a great mod. I just didn't like the interaction with the community. So, I decided that Rogue Tech really wasn't for me. Alternately, the BTA community is very friendly, and the BattleTech Extended family is also very nice and friendly. So I really like to have a positive experience with my mods, and if there's people that are not being nice, it ruins my gameplay. So that's just me.
I'm on the clock.
Hopefully everybody else has had better experiences with Rogue Tech than me. And it wasn't even a problem with the mod. I like the mod just fine.
Waiting on you, Commander.
It's just the community really wasn't a good fit for me.
Going turbo.
I like to have an inclusive community where everybody is helpful and friendly and tries to support the growth of the mod. But when a modder tells me, yeah, if you can't use my mod correctly, then don't use it, that just kind of kills my interest in the mod, I gotta say.
Commander?
Yeah, and it could have been someone who just was having a bad day, who knows, but
10-4.
I think that's just rude. So it's fine. I will just play BTA instead of playing Rogue Tech. Yeah, I'm happy. Ooh, we've got a really good shot at this Black Lantern here. So we're going to do Inferno and Fast Cam on this Black Lantern. That Black Lantern is probably the biggest threat on this map so far. M33, I don't think you've told us what you're doing for your Thanksgiving. We're trying to get a feel for what everybody's doing, so if you don't mind telling us, we'd love to hear about what you're doing for Thanksgiving. Alright, that Black Lantern overheated. Excellent. That means we can pick it apart. Alright, we also have that Locust. Not seeing anything too scary on this mission so far. But I would like to get as much of that Black Lantern as we can. Alright, there must be a lot of enemies in the background because it's taking a while for us to get our turns here. That's usually a big indicator of how big the enemy force is how long you have to wait for your turns. It's not 100% true because sometimes the AI is just taking some time to think, but let's see. M33 says, nothing today except some D&D tonight. Standard Sunday dinner with my parents is getting turned into turkey dinner. So that's fun. So M33, you play D&D. I'm assuming you're playing online. It's definitely something I would like to try to get into. So if you have any recommendations on how you can get into D&D online, I would definitely be interested.
Standing by.
I haven't played in a long time. I used to play the board version of D&D, and it was a lot of fun.
Knowledge.
All right, let's hit this Black Lantern in the rear while we can, because he's shut down.
This should be good.
Oh, you play in person? So I'm assuming M33, you have a bunch of close friends that either you trust are being safe, or perhaps you're wearing masks while you play. Just want to make sure that you're staying safe out there. We'd hate to lose a new friend, or at least for our new friend to get sick. Alright, yeah, there's definitely some enemy firepower coming towards us here. Wait, the group you used to play with are conspiracy nuts? We're adults. We know when to
Light
not
damage.
show up for
Holding
stuff.
firm.
So, IMG, did you play D&D online, or was it with a group of people in person?
Yep.
Because I would be up for setting up a online D&D play group. That would be fun.
Confirmed.
I know you could play online because I've seen a lot of people do it. All right, let's get a tag in on this Black
I'm
Lantern.
taking the shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. If you want to
Damn it.
try to set something up. Ooh. Huh. That tag shot killed that Black Lantern. That's crazy. That does like 1 hit point of damage and it killed it. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I would be up for that, IMG.
I copy.
If we wanted to set up a group of people, maybe we could get some people from our streams that are interested in D&D. Maybe we can play. I think that would be fun. All right. Oh wait, I can't use called shot because this is our Marauder, and we're pretending that only one mech can do precision strikes right now. So we'll hit this Viper. Did he fail the mech startup and blow the core instead? Maybe,
I'm on the clock.
but
What do you
he
want?
died as soon as my tag hit him. So I think he had one bar of structural on his center torso, and when I hit him with the center torso with my tag, I think it killed him. That was kind of hilarious. All right, our Dragonfire has the precision strike ability, so let's go for the head here. Only 1.2%? All right, so we'll go for a leg.
More an attitude adjustment.
We'll go for a leg on the Viper. I'm trying to maximize salvage here.
Well,
I would too, but I'm a terrible dungeon master.
I hear you.
So what we need, what you're saying is, IMG, is we need to find someone
Got it.
that we know
Vaccine,
that's
no
good at
shooting.
being a dungeon master and see if we could set up some online play. Because I would totally be interested in doing that maybe 1 day a week. And we could either stream it or we could not stream it. Doesn't matter to me if we just wanted to do it for fun. Maybe do it for fun the first couple times, and then if we felt like streaming it, we could. If everybody wanted to. But I'd be happy to play just to play. You end up killing the party because you make it too hard? Hey, you know, life is not supposed to be easy. Alright, let's go for, we got a Mongoose, a Locust, let's see if we can do some damage to this Cougar. Oh, M33, you sound like you know what you're doing. Would you be interested in being a dungeon master if we set up something online? Sounds like you would be the
Reporting.
perfect
Series
person to be
armor
the
lock.
dungeon master. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I think 1 day a week would be fun for Dungeons and Dragons. I think it would be something we should try to set up. I'd love to expand my gameplay. As I said, I'm going to be doing more games once I get my move completed and I have more free time to play. Especially during the holidays, I should have plenty of time to play.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
It's just right now, my life is about preparing for a move. And it's not just preparing for the move. We're actually purchasing a house and selling another house. So it's actually a significant amount of work to get all that done. Let's go for a kick on this Mongoose here.
Order acknowledged.
You lost your motivation for Dungeon Master for a while? Okay. That's understandable. Well, maybe M33, you know somebody who would want to play online and be our Dungeon Master.
Good.
If so, please reach out to us and we can try to set it up. But I would love to play some Dungeons and Dragons. You know, in person would be ideal because it's as much a social event as it is a gaming event. But with COVID, right now you just can't play with people in person. You know, I would imagine that Twitch has had its best year ever as far as viewership. I'm not sure, but I would guess that Twitch is probably having its best year ever due to COVID. There's a lot of people playing games right now. There's a lot of people that want to be social in a safe way, and Twitch does do that for people. So I'll bet you this is one of the best years that Twitch has ever had. All right, let's just do center torso on the mongoose. I really don't care about salvage on a mongoose, to be honest with you.
Orders.
Let's see if we can just... Nah, I can't stomp him. I'd like to stomp him and just kill him, so we'll just
Moving out.
get in close. Finish this mongoose off. Center torso.
Roger.
That was definitely overkill. I probably should have saved my
Down.
Goss shot there, but I'm not worried about ammo at this point. What I should probably do is send a mech for the objective. Alright, our Dragonfire can move up. Did I misclick? Oh, I totally misclicked there. Alright, so the only thing I can do is do a vigilance here. So I can increase my initiative.
What can I do for you?
I can't believe I misclicked there. I was going to get a nice sniper shot, too.
Ready, Commander.
My poor Atlas. He's probably not even going to get into this fight at this rate. We're doing a pretty good job of taking the enemies out without our Atlas. No problem, Skewed One. We were just talking about possibly setting up a Dungeons and Dragons group
Full speed.
here
No target.
in our stream community. Is that something that you might be interested in doing once a week? It might be hard because I know you work nights, but maybe we could plan it for a night that you're not working late. Just let us know if you're interested. I'm just curious.
Take this.
It's been a while, IMG and M33. How many people do you need for a good Dungeons and Dragons gameplay? Is it like 4 or 5? I'm sure it could be any number, but I think if I remember correctly, 5 was kind of the sweet spot for Dungeons and Dragons, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time. Round 5. Okay. So I still know what I'm talking about. As much as I'd have interest, my schedules really isn't helpful. I mostly played in the White Wolf and Palladium universes. Okay.
I'm here.
No problem. If you were to play I'm Gonna Die, is there a night that would be best for you? Perhaps a night that you're off work? Ooh, Jenner. That's actually a nice Jenner, actually. Suicide by fire. I love it. I love it when the enemy... Let's see. You're off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And nighttime doesn't really work for you.
Reporting minimal damage.
Let's see. I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, all days right now. That's right. IMG is currently at home due to a medical injury. Just an injury, not a medical injury. That's redundant. I'm gonna die. I mean, at least you have some extra time for some gaming. That's a positive.
Yep.
Right? You gotta look at the positive. For my job, since I work from home anyways, even if I broke my leg, I would not get any time off. So every day is the same for me. In fact, I was working remote before COVID, so it hasn't really changed my work life at all.
Scored a critical hit.
Ooh, okay. But on the BTA front, it does appear that the FCSs I have on my Templar and Blood Asp are allowing those pilots to get 13% precision strike shots on the head.
Waiting for
Okay.
orders.
I mean, that's good. And thank you for that information, Skewed One. But I don't know if a 3% boost is worth having a computer, to be honest with you. Because you're giving up a lot of firepower by giving up that computer. I think you want to get a boost around 15 to 16% to make it worth it. Might actually finish my first BTA campaign.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Are you talking about career mode? Are you talking about just getting to the point where you end the timer?
All right, let's get
Because
down.
BTA just goes on forever for me. I play until I decide that I want to do a fresh start. I don't really pay attention to that bonus, that score that you get from BattleTech anymore. Let's see. Skewed One just said I had one at 15.9% on this turn. If it isn't 13% to the head, it might be more than that for legs and torsos. Yeah, that makes sense.
I hear ya.
That makes sense. All right, can we do melee? All right, we can at least do a punch on this Jenner with our grasshopper. All right, there we go. There goes another clan mech.
When you had the
We're getting lots of clan parts, that's for sure, on this mission.
Ready, Commander.
Some of these mechs I'm more interested in their components than their mech parts, though. I don't know what I would do with a locust. I mean, it is a clan locust, but it's still a locust, so it's not really that exciting. Alright, let's get our Mackie out here. Okay. Alright, let's get some Inferno and some fast cam on these locusts over here.
Acknowledge.
Alright, that'll cause some damage over time.
Battle mech power up detected.
There is a lot of minefields on this map already. I'm gonna have to be very careful when I go for the objective. In fact, I should send my Wraith in to get the objective now. Just so I have the option to evacuate. I don't see myself evacuating from this map because
Yes, Commander.
there's plenty of good salvage here. Right, so let's get to the objective. Stay evasive. And let's do some backstabbing here.
Targeting full and alpha threat. Reporting
Might need to
critical
do
hit.
some mine clearance with your PPCs. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. I remember there was a while,
What's the flank?
there was a glitch in this mod for about a month where you couldn't target the ground,
Serious hit.
and it made dealing with mines very painful because you couldn't clear out the mines with fire. You just kind of had to
You're
take
getting
the
an angle on
damage.
me.
So I remember that. I think it was a couple months ago where you couldn't, where
What do you need?
you were no longer allowed to target the ground. That was a little frustrating.
All right.
Let's see if we can finish off these enemies here.
Okay, I'm on it.
What? How did that not do any damage to the locust? I'm gonna call BS on that one.
Acknowledged.
I'm gonna call some BS on that one. Let's see if that happens again.
Engaging target.
What?
Negative damage.
How is that
Mech is
possible?
overheating.
I'm pissed off
Let's
now.
get down to it.
Alright, we need our precision strike sniper to finish off this locust because I'm pissed off.
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
There. There was something going on with that target because it was not letting... I mean, we had multiple shots where we had 80% plus chance, or
Waiting
I
on
think
you, Commander.
60% plus chance, and we hit on none of them.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to call BS on that one. Let's hit this other
Got it.
locust. It's really hard to pick apart these lights
When I shoot
to
you,
get the
you'll
components.
take it and like it.
Ready, Commander.
Oh, our Atlas can actually fire. Our Atlas has not shot once on this mission yet. Alright, so we'll let him... This is total overkill on this locust, but what the heck. What the heck? Let's just... let's completely destroy this locust.
Sending a message.
Yeah, I really wanted to make sure he was dead. I think he's dead now. I love it when you kill a mech and then it just keeps showing that you caused damage after it's already destroyed. Like they just want to tell you, yeah, you really killed that guy.
Coordinates received.
No such thing as overkill. You're probably right. Alright, so we got a Kit Fox, and another light. Alright, I guess we don't have any choice but to go after this Kit Fox.
Firing all weapons.
Alright, that should keep that Kit Fox
The
busy.
asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Oh, we got a Thorn.
I'm here.
Alright, now I should... If I'm going to play this right, I should just go for the evac zone, but I'm not going to.
Moving at full throttle.
Because we're going to clear the map. There's no reason not to.
All weapons are go.
Now, of course, this means that my Wraith is probably going to get destroyed, and then we'll lose the mission, just to teach me a lesson.
Protect the asset.
What did I
Under
tell you?
attack.
What did I tell you? I knew they were going to go after my
Internal
Wraith.
structure damage.
Alright, at least we got shut down out of it. So the Kit Fox here will probably go after the Wraith too. Yep. Alright.
Yeah?
I knew that was going to happen. I knew. I should have just gone for the evac zone
Roger.
with my Wraith because it's carrying the objective, but that's okay.
Firing.
See if we can get another kill with the tag. I can't believe I got a kill with the tag only earlier. That was hilarious.
Position confirmed.
Alright, Marauder. Cool down. Let's let you cool down. Alright, that Kid Fox is overheated, so we can legitimately go for the head.
Taking the shot.
Alright, took out the right leg. Not bad. Alright, we're gonna get some nice salvage out of this mission.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
It's about time I have a smooth mission because the clans have been kicking my butt the last couple missions, so. Alright, our Dragonfire has precision strike ability. I don't really care about salvage on this Thorn because it doesn't have any clan parts. So let's just do center torso.
Let's see if I can run out to find this out.
There we go. There goes the Thorn.
I'm legally obligated to
There it
report
goes.
a paper kill.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's finish this
Going turbo.
map off here. Oh, alright, we can finish off the Kit Fox here.
Special delivery.
What, one part?
And stay down.
Yep, one salvageable part. There wasn't going to be any way that I could pick that thing apart. The light clan mechs are so hard to pick apart. Virtually impossible.
Waiting for orders. I'm there.
Alright, I'm not happy about this situation because my Kit Fox is right next to this target. So we're going to do a precision strike here. We'll go for the head. Hopefully I don't hit my Wraith too badly. Alright, there we go. Oh, we did hit the Wraith. Only by some heat suppression though, so.
I lost the weapon.
What? That's not it? There's more enemies? Are they gonna make me do the evac? Oh, really?
All right,
Really? You're gonna
let's
make
get
me do the
down to
evac? Urgh. I hate when they make you do the evac when there's no enemies. It's lame.
Rolling.
It's lame. I think it's because there's a valuable piece of...
Location confirmed.
Because it's a recovery mission, they're gonna make me do the evac. That's very lame.
Moving, Commander.
Sorry, guys.
On it.
As much as I love watching
All
mechs
right, let's get down to it.
move around the map,
Got it.
I wish this would just be
I'm
a
there.
completed mission here. Now we gotta get to the top of this mountain, which is kind of a pain.
Move order received.
Let's move.
Some of my mechs are not exactly built for speed.
Move order received.
All right, let's get down to it.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Coordinates received.
Maybe if I get the race to the target zone, it'll consider the mission complete. Oh, there's a secondary oh, okay. It's not the evac, it's a secondary facility.
Location confirmed.
Okay, so if we capture the secondary
All right,
facility, it
let's get
should
down
let us
to it.
complete the mission here.
I'm
That's
there.
what it is.
Move order received.
Confirmed.
We have
There
a
we go.
secondary asset, Commander.
Secondary asset. Alright, for once we had a smooth anti-clan mission there. We got lucky a couple times there, plus the fact that the enemy was mainly light mechs. Except for that Black Lantern, which will be some good salvage, hopefully. Alright, we spent a lot of money on ammo, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to take the Black Lantern part. We only got one Black Lantern part. Alright. Alright, we have some Viper parts already. We have a Kit Fox parts already. I'm going to go with the Viper. I actually do like the Viper quite a bit for its tonnage. So we'll take the Viper parts. Black Lantern, Cougar, Jenner, Mongoose, Thorn, Viper, Viper, Viper. Ooh, we got some Clan Flamers. That's nice. Ooh, heavy small lasers. I do love heavy small lasers. Ooh. It gives a lot of heat, but look at that damage for only half a ton. We could put those on our adder, and that would be a nice build, actually. Alright. Clan Active Probes. Nice salvage. Ooh. Steiner Scout. Getting headshotted in round 1 warms my heart, trying for a free 100-ton mech. Steiner Scout. So what was the scout that you headshotted? M33. A 100-ton scout? All right. Oh, Atlas. Oh, you're making a reference to, yeah, that was a joke. Yes, I understand what you're saying now with the Steiner Scout equals Atlas. Yeah, that is great that you got an Atlas with a headshot. Battletech, regular Battletech does let you do headshots pretty easily. All right, so we have a... Got to do a little bit of repairs to our Wraith here because I was overconfident. And we lost a medium laser. So let's actually... Alright, the Wraith doesn't need a lot of high-end weaponry because it's a backstabber. Oh, you didn't call shot it, so it was just a lucky hit. That's great. That is great. All right, did we get any mechs we could put together? We still have that Mackie we can put together. Don't really care about that unless we get really desperate. Nope, no clan parts to put together. So what we could do... I have an archer with 4 SRM-6, and he stuck a bunch of SRM-12 damage missiles in his face. Nice! That's very aggressive use of an archer, by the way. I've never been a fan of using archers as missile builds because they're a little light on the armor. I mean, I like them for LRM builds, but not SRM builds, because they tend to get beat up. All right, let's go to the mech bay real quick. And I want to finish repairing my adder.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Stop. 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 Alright, let's go back to the mech bay. Because we finally got some components I can actually put on this adder now. So let's refit that. Alright, okay. So what I can do now is we have that heavy small laser, right? Heavy small laser goes on the adder. Nice. Nice. Look at that boost in firepower. Still don't have any clan missiles I can put on this. I don't have any ATMs, do I? Oh, I do. Alright, so I can actually rebuild this the way it's supposed to be. So ATM, we'll put in a ATM 9. And then we're going to need ATM ammo, which I should have. ATM ammo. Okay. Like that. Fix our armor. This thing is really light on front armor. Let's see if we can improve that. Okay, and a couple more part pieces here and here. And here. Alright, that's as close as we're going to get. Alright, so this adder just became viable again, thanks to that small heavy laser.
Logged and noted.
Oh, M33 says, oh, he's for sure a glass cannon, but they will let the cannon get into range, which is very bad news bears. Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for the stream. Everybody who joined us on Thanksgiving, we really appreciate it. We know you have lots of things to do on a Thanksgiving, so we really appreciate it. I'll be back. I might do some extra streams later on today if I have time. I can't promise it, but I will definitely be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for another stream of BattleTech Advanced. So please tune in. M33, if you check out that process lasso and you need some help putting it in or how to do the settings, please reach out to me on Whisper or my Discord, which is Commando Gaming 1, and I'll be happy to help you with that process lasso. I think it will help you upgrade the use of your RAM enough that you can actually play modded BattleTech. So let's see if we can make it happen. Reach out to me if you need help, and I'll be happy to help you. And that goes for anybody else. If you need help with BattleTech, please reach out to me. You can either send me a whisper on Twitch at Commando Gaming 1, or you can reach out to me on Discord, Commando Gaming 1, and I'll be happy to help you out with anything I can to maximize your gaming experience. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time.